Okay. So as I said again, today we will be building our GitHub account, and you can follow me as we go through with it. But first, all that you need to do is go to github.com. Right here at the top, you will see github.com. So if you want to follow with me, you're welcome to do so. Just put github.com and you should land on this page where I'm at. Let me know when you do it.
Okay.
You're here? All right.
Mhm.
So at the right corner right here, you will see sign up. So just click on sign up and it will ask you to create an account. It's gonna put a welcome message and it's just gonna guide you through creating your account. So just for this example, I'm gonna use my Unitech account. You can use whatever account you want. Whatever's more useful to you. It doesn't have to be Unitech. I would recommend it's not Unitech because I don't know how long you will have access to your Unitech email once you graduate. So just use your personal Gmail account or iCloud account, anything like that. So after you enter your email, just click continue. Oh, this one's already taken. Okay, never mind.
I don't know why.
Okay, this one's also already taken. Okay, all of my accounts are already taken. I don't think that's true.
Mm.
After that, it will just ask you to create a password. Again, standard procedure.
I hit continue, but it's not letting me continue.
Where are you,
Oh,
what are you
duh.
stuck on?
Okay. Yeah, I already take it. Maybe I have one already. Oh, okay. I have one already.
Well, if you have one, just log into it. If you don't,
Yeah, I'm
follow
in,
these
I'm
steps.
in
Yeah.
now.
Then it's going to ask you to create a username.
I think I was curious about this and
Mm-hmm.
started one a long time ago.
Whenever you're creating your account, it's gonna ask you a couple of questions, so you just go through the questions. How many team members? It's just me. Are you a student or a teacher? You would put student, continue. And then here you can either just read through all of these, pick whatever you like, or just click continue. Again, we choose the free version, continue for free. And this is the page that you should be looking at after you're done either logging in or signing up for your new account. How are we doing? Did you log into your account?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you see the same thing that I'm looking at on my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there's a lot of things happening right here, latest changes, whatever, a bunch of information that we don't really need, but we can't really get rid of it. If you want to learn anything about this platform, like more than what I'm showing you, you can just click on all of these links, like learn more. You can click right here to see the latest changes and stuff like that. But what we're gonna just do today is right here, you will see start a new repository for whatever your account name is. Now, what is a repository? Just think of it as a folder. It's a folder for all of your coding files inside of the GitHub platform. Now, what you're gonna do, you're gonna set it to public, and repository name should be coding portfolio. Portfolio. So you just put coding portfolio. And after that, you just click create a new repository.
Just a minute. Okay.
Okay, you're looking at the same thing that I have on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go through all of these things really quick. So first one is code. This is where you will see all of your files whenever you actually upload any of the files. So they are going to be right here. Now, issues is a very cool thing. Issues is going to show you if there's any errors with your code. They're going to show up right here. And I mean, other creators, if you're working with other people, other coders within the same repository, they can also upload issue. So if there's something wrong, or if they think there's something wrong, they will just click new issue and they will add whatever issue that is with the code and so on. Pull request. Pull request is if you have a project that you are working with, but you want to share it with other people, whenever other people want to get your code from GitHub, they can upload a pull request. So a pull request is just simply the person is asking you, hey, can I use your code? Can I work on your code? Again, pretty simple. Actions, again, actions is just all of these ideas that you can do, all of these things that you can use for your coding projects. It just depends what you're doing, and this is for more of an advanced coder. But yeah, so in actions, you'll just there's a lot of things that you can search through and a lot of things that you can use within your code, within your project. Again, projects, again, we won't really be doing this right now. But this is basically like a spreadsheet. So once you create a project, you can create more, you can create certain issues, certain things for other people to do, or for yourself, just reminders, what you want to make, what needs to be done by what time, and so on and so on. So you'll find this under projects. Now, wiki is just you will provide any information about your portfolio, you can create it here. And you'll click create the first page, and you can type whatever you want right here, like something like, hey, my name is blah, 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 blah. This is my coding portfolio. Here you will find these things. And then list all of the projects that you are uploading. So this is just the first thing that the people will see if they click on your coding portfolio. Security, again, we don't really need to go over this. This is just all of the settings for security. Let's see. And then insights is whenever you're working with other people, it's going to show you how many issues were found in your code, how many issues were solved, how many pull requests were asked by other people, were created by other people. And merge pull requests is just when multiple people ask for the same pull request. And again, settings right here, we don't really need to change anything here. But again, you can look right here and you can search through all of these things and just make sure that you don't do anything that cannot be reversed. So everything that you're doing with your coding portfolio, make sure you know how to put it back the way it was in case something goes wrong. So now you have set up your coding portfolio. What time is it? 11:12. Okay. So after that, what we are going to do is very simple to how to upload your code. So right here, you can see quick setup if you've done this kind of thing before. Again, you haven't done this thing before, but it's okay. We're just going to get started by uploading an existing file. And what I will recommend is to go to your Pearson Revel account. I'm going to open it right here, Revel. And I would recommend creating your code, creating all of your projects that you've made in a separate Word file, and then uploading that Word file or that text file into whatever repository you have made. All right, so for example, let's open your course. I'm not quite sure which one that was. Maybe this one. Let's take. Nope. This one. Yeah, here we go. All right. So how this is going to work. You'll just open your, again, this is going to be, I'm just going to show you how to do it, and then it's up to you what you want to put in your coding portfolio. If you want to put everything that you've done, you're welcome to do so. You can put everything that you've done for every single chapter. However, I would recommend that you put just the coding exercises, the auto-graded programming projects that you've done, because they just show a little bit more. And the person that will be looking at your portfolio, they don't have to go through all of that code that you've wrote before. So just click on that project. For you, it's going to show up a little bit differently. For me, it just shows up like this because I'm from the educator account. Your results. So the way I would do it is I would copy all of this prompt that we have right here, except the sample run. We don't need that. So all of the prompt that you were given for your project, copy that. And then, for example, I want to open Word. Let me share. I will share my desktop now. For example, open any text editor that you want to work with. If my computer will start working. Okay. For example, we're going to open Word. Blank document. And then the way I would do it is I would put programming project 1 Python, right? Then you would put your prompt, and you can put this, it doesn't have to be this big, it can be smaller. As long as it's readable, it doesn't really matter how big it is. So you're gonna put prompt. Here's all of your prompt, and then you can put either solution, or you can put code. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Just make sure that it's formatted nicely for the person to see. So in my case, I put solution, and then all that you need to do is copy this code that you have written right here, and then paste it underneath. And you can put it in, for example, Courier, because it looks a little bit more like actual code. And here you go. Here's your first programming project done. Now, after that, after you're done with that, all that you have to do is just save it as programming project 1, for example, and then just save it as a text, plain text, txt. Now save it somewhere where you can easily find it. I'll save it on my desktop for now. You can either, for encoding, it doesn't really matter. You can use either Mac OS, or you can use whatever encoding you want to work with, Unicode. It doesn't really matter. But here we go, we have this done. And after that, we can just upload an existing file that we have already. Choose your file. We saved it on the desktop, programming project 1, right here. And then you can just say edit programming project 1. And in the extended description, you can just describe what the project is about. For example, in this case, it was creating, I think it was cookies or something. Cookie recipe. Okay. Created a program in Python that recipe produce 48 cookies that will show the user the ingredients for a custom amount of cookies. So just a little description of what your project does. Again, you put commit changes. And here you go. Your programming project is right here. It will be right under your coding portfolio in your main. So again, very simple. So see, we are in code. And before we had all of these different things that were in front of us, but right now we only have our programming project number 1. And then if somebody else wants to look at it, they can just click on it. And this is what they will see. Let me see. Interesting. I wonder why that it is like that. Okay. Well, I'll have to look into it, why it's doing this. I'll let you know once I fix this. But if somebody downloads it, pretty sure it should just show. Yeah. If they download it, it should just show as a regular file, as a normal programming project. You can either save it in TXT, you can also save it as a PDF. Maybe that will be a bit easier. Again, I'll look into it and I will get back to you on Thursday about this. But yeah, so it's very simple, nothing too complicated. I mean, just creating an account and then navigating all of these things. But everything that you need to know is just that you have to create a repository, and then after that, you have to upload your projects. The most tedious thing will be just creating these projects and copying them from Pearson Revel for both Python and Java. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all there is to it. And I will check in with you over this course just to see how you're doing. And if you need any help, just let me know. But yeah, this is how you create your coding portfolio, and everything that's left is just for you to upload those files. That will be it.
Okay. I was trying to follow along, but I can't.
It's okay. I'll upload this video on YouTube also, so you can go back and look at it.
I can't use my Microsoft Word.
It's not working.
No, it's expired, so I
Oh,
have to.
hey, I
Yeah.
have a let me